Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Visionalysis. This one, I'm here to talk about UFC 300 and the fight that could have possibly headlined UFC 300, Islam versus Leon Edwards. But unfortunately, this fight was turned down by Islam. I'm going to get into that and much more in this video here. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all it is that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Visionalysis. Apparently, Islam Makhachev turns down a fight with Leon Edwards for the welterweight title for UFC 300, and I believe the reason is Ramadan. You know, obviously it's the month of Ramadan right now. By the time UFC 300 rolls around, I still think that it's going to be Ramadan at that time. So, if I'm not mistaken, Islam explains that it's very difficult to fight a title fight during Ramadan, which I kind of makes sense. I mean, I would assume that if you're depleting yourself of necessary nutrients during the day, that I don't see how it's possible for someone to train under these kind of conditions. So unfortunately, we're not going to get to see this fight happen 2024, at least UFC 300. I believe Islam Makhachev also expressed his frustration for not being able to take the opportunity to face Leon for that 170 title. I believe Islam would have matched up well against Leon Edwards, but unfortunately, this fight, if it was to happen, is going to have to wait till further notice. At least it's not going to be UFC 300. But it would have been spectacular to see these two face off UFC 300, even though this fight perhaps would have been not the most entertaining if it would have happened. Will this fight happen sometime down the line? It's not out of the realm of possibility if these guys are still champions sometime end of the year or beginning of the year 2025. I can definitely see why this fight would make sense, at least for Islam Makhachev, stepping up in weight to face a Leon Edwards for that welterweight title. And it's a great opportunity for Leon to face that Dagestani pressure and to test himself against the best grapplers on the planet, at least what's left of them in closer divisions, like in the case of Islam Makhachev here. Obviously, still one of the greatest wrestlers in the game right now, in my humble opinion. Like I've said this so many times, Islam is not to be compared to Khabib. I do understand that he is perhaps the closest fighter to Khabib's style, but we just cannot compare the two. I believe those two are completely different, but I still believe that Islam would have given Leon Edwards a very difficult time had he made the fight UFC 300. And obviously, Leon Edwards is a solid fighter himself, so I wouldn't imagine that it would have been an easy fight for either fighter. Will this fight happen sometime in the future? Who knows? Only time will tell. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.